Get into it. Let's clap it up. Alright. Yeah, about some outside Bakata to the Akim. Yeah, how some more thing about some outside Guatim. You understand? We're at ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. You understand me? And since 1969, we have been bringing out the truth of the Bible. And that truth is that the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, and the so-called Native man is the true Jew or Israelite according to this Bible. You understand me? According to these scriptures. You understand me? And that oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You
That's right.
understand me? When we say double, that means deceiver. You understand? Because he deceived our people. He's been deceiving our people for a long time now. You understand me? Our oppressor is real crafty and cunning when it comes to withholding the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man's identity from them. You understand me? When it comes to having our people destroyed for a lack of knowledge, as Hosea 4:6 would say. You understand me? Have us celebrating his holidays. You understand me? Like last weekend, I'm pretty sure a lot of our so-called black, Hispanic, and natives celebrated the so-called Easter. You understand me? Thinking it had something to do with us. You understand me? Your pastor, you understand me, had you celebrating Easter. You understand me? Have you feeling like it had something to do with you. You understand me? But the oppressor's history and their holidays has nothing to do with us. You understand me? The Most High in this Bible, you understand me, tells us to stay away from those holidays. You understand me? He tells us to stay away from traditions of men. You understand me? The traditions of men just leave us worshiping pagan holidays. You understand me? It leaves us astray. It leads us with bad leadership. You understand me? You're not gonna find out the truth. You understand me? Unless you hear it from the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You understand me? Because everyone else is gonna give you what's watered down. You understand me? And tonight is the Wednesday night law class. You understand me? And what we're gonna go into tonight is we're gonna get to the bottom of who Christ died for. You understand me? I know I know they had you gassed up thinking that you were celebrating Christ, you understand me, last weekend, you understand me, with Easter eggs, right? And bunny rabbits. I understand how people felt like that. If you wanted to celebrate Christ, you understand me, you should have been at the Passover. You understand me, which took place last week.
Right.
You understand me? Most high in Christ for that. You understand me? It was a fabulous event. You understand me? It was amazing. You understand me? But that is what your pastor doesn't tell you about. You understand me? He doesn't tell you to keep the Passover. You understand me? He doesn't tell you to keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You understand me? He tells you to take your kids outside and he's going to make you sacrifice them to Molech. You understand me? Astar. You understand me? And all these other pagan trash, gibberish, garbage. You understand me? That is not going to help you be a better person. It's not going to get you right with the Most High. It's not going to get you right with Christ. It ain't going to do nothing but have you looking crazy celebrating our holidays. You understand me? But we're gonna get into these scriptures. You understand me? And we're gonna find out according to this Bible. You understand me? Who Christ died for. You understand me? Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. You understand me? We're gonna start at Matthew 1:21. You understand me? Let me know when you get that out of one. And in the meantime, go put this attendance in the chat. You understand me? Sign in, get your credit. You understand me? Getting all black, get in class. You understand me? And find out how to serve the Most High the way the Most High wants to be served according to this Bible. You understand me? Not according to your pastor giving you half price, telling you can do this or you can do that, or it's cool to celebrate this and not celebrate that. It's only one way, you understand me, and that's through Yahweh Shai. Christ said the only way to the Father is through me. You understand me? It's through Him. It's through these words. It's through these scriptures. You understand me? You're not going to understand these scriptures unless it comes from someone in the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana. You understand me? You have to follow righteous leadership. You understand me? Not your pastor who just wants to fatten his pockets. You understand me? And fulfill his own lusts. You understand me? Yeah. You got that out of line?
Con.
All right. Let's read.
All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And she shall bring forth a son.
Right, and it says now, and she shall bring forth a son. The she they're referring to is Mary. You understand me? She shall bring forth a son, and she did. You understand me? A lot of people don't know that Christ was born during the Passover. You understand me? What people missed last week. You understand me? Listen to your pastor. Christ was born at Passover. You understand me? Read.
And thou shalt call his name Yahweh.
You understand, man? This was the angel. You understand me? Talking to Mary. You understand me? He said, "You're gonna bring forth a son, and you shall call him Yahweh." You understand me? Read.
For he shall save his people.
Hold on. Let's read that again for me. Read that slow.
For he shall save his people.
All people.
His people.
His people. His people is that's personal. You understand me? That's possessive. You understand me? He said he shall save his people, right? Now that right there doesn't say he came here. This is like Yahweh Shai had a mission before he even got on this earth. You understand me? This angel told Mary that you're gonna bring forth a son. You understand me? You're gonna name him Yahweh Shai. You understand? And he is gonna save his people. You understand me? Like if I go if you go to the prison to bail out your family, right, and you get to that warden, right, and you tell him I'm here for my people. You understand me? That doesn't mean you're gonna pay everyone in there's bail. You're not gonna bail out everybody on D block. You understand me? You're not gonna bail out everybody on C block. You came for your people. You understand me? He came for his people to save his people to deliver his people. You understand me? And who needs saving in this world we live in? You understand me? The people who don't have a background. You understand me? The people who don't know where we come from. You understand me? The people who got had to learn from our oppressors, from our conquerors, who we are as a people. You understand me? I don't understand how our people don't wake up to that fact. We learn in school. And what they teach us in school is nothing important. What school is when it comes to our pressure is it's a memorization game. You understand me? It's just all about what you can remember. You understand me? And put on that paper. You understand me? He's not giving you any life lessons. You understand me? He's not giving you any spiritual lesson. You understand me? He's not giving you anything that'll totally make you a better person. You understand me? A lot of our sisters fall into that trap. You understand me? They get our oppressors' education, right, and feel as though they're better than their brother or their sister or their people. You understand me? You start to act. You understand me? Like our oppressor. You understand me? You'll get a good education and feel like you can't talk to your people no more because you're smarter than them or it's a difference between being smart and being educated. You understand me? When you're educated, you just learn someone's doctrine. You understand me? You learn the oppressor's doctrine. You understand me? That's not going to help you save your people. You understand me? It's not going to get you close to the Most High. You understand me? But that's who needs saving. The people who feel like we need to learn from our oppressor, you understand me, to be on the right path, and that's further from the truth. We need to learn from these scriptures, you understand? We need to learn from Yahweh Shai. We need to learn from the Most High. We need to learn from the ISUPK and Commander doing your honor, you understand me? That's who we need to learn from, you understand me? Read.
For he shall save his people.
He should say what?
His people.
That's his again. They said it again. He should save his people. You understand me? His people, and who is his people? Is the so-called black man, so-called native man, so-called Hispanic man. You understand me? Those are his people. Those are the ones who need saving. You know what I mean? Those are the ones who need saving from poverty. You understand me? Those are the ones who need saving from the border. You understand me? Those are the ones who need saving from the reservations. You understand me? In the barrios. You understand me? Those are the people that need saving. Oppressor has their heaven right here on earth. You understand me? That our oppressor is the one who gets to go on vacation any time of the week, any time of the day. You understand me? While we're stuck here worrying about bills. You understand me? We're stuck here worried about where we're gonna get our next meal from. You understand me? We're stuck here wondering how we're even going to get to work. You understand me? Because our oppressor is a greedy dog. You understand me? And our pastors, you understand me? Our leadership are greedy individuals who would rather pad their pockets instead of helping their people. You understand me? Instead of helping the Most High's children. You understand me? Read that again.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter
Oh,
1.
you can just get the last from Slock. It's the last for he to save his people
For he shall save his people from their sins.
from their sins. You understand me? And sins is like transgressions of the law. You know what I mean? It's like going against the law. It's like going against because we like you know how it says it in the Bible. I'm quoting, but the lawless one. You understand me? That's the devil. The Bible. Who's the lawless one? You understand me? In this land, on this earth, the lawless one is oppressor. You understand me? And what lawless means? They don't heed to these laws, these statutes and commandments of the Bible. You understand me? They're lawless. They and we follow them, and so therefore we sin. You understand me? Therefore they say it's cool to be a drug dealer, so we hop on that train. You understand me? Therefore they tell us you can pick your gender. You understand me? So we hop on that train. You understand me? Therefore we do all the things that our oppressor that we watch our oppressor do, that we learn from our oppressor to do, and we think is right because we don't know the Bible. Because we go to church every Sunday and we don't learn the Bible. You understand? Because everything we see on TV shows us a different path than what's in this Bible. You understand me? Like we have no guidance. You understand me? Besides, when it comes to, you understand me, these scriptures and these men, these priests and these officers and these captains, you understand me, and these generals in the ISUPK, you understand me? Like they okay, even for people who said they're born, like you know how a person might live a alternate lifestyle and they said that they were born that way. Even though that's not the case, you suffer through trauma. You understand me? But if that was the case, guess what? You have to be born again, as Christ said. You understand me? Be born again. How about that? You understand me? How about you repent? You understand me? Change and turn around. You understand me? And get off of the ways that you was taught. You understand me? Your indoctrination into this world. You understand me? And be better. You understand me? And help your community. You understand me? But what people don't realize, if everyone out here was living an alternative lifestyle, everyone would die out. You understand me? There will be no more babies. You understand me? There will be no more families. You understand me? It will be a bunch of single women running around here. As much as I wouldn't mind having a couple more ribs, you understand me? But that's not the way the Most High wants it to be. You understand me? He wants he had Adam and Eve. You understand me? That's the way it should be in this lifetime. You understand me? But Christ made it very plain who he came for when it came to this Bible. You understand me? He didn't say he loved the world. You understand me? He didn't say he came for everyone that's here. You understand me? That's why our oppressor is allowed to live this lawless lifestyle, the lawless one, you understand me, and not suffer the consequences from it. But we study suffering these consequences from it because we are the ones that he's talking about in his Bible. You understand me? He didn't die for us to continue in sin. You understand me? He died so we can find out how to keep these commandments. You understand me? The proper way. He came to show us, you understand me, how to keep these commandments, not to do away with them. He never did away with the laws. He came to show us that. You understand me? We're gonna get more on this, and I'm gonna get more on this and show you that who he came for. We're gonna go to Matthew. We're gonna stay in Matthew. We're gonna go to 10 and 5 after that. Let me check it out. Let me see if I want to go to 10 and 5 or want to go up. Yeah, we can start at 5. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5.
All right.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth.
All right. These 12 Jesus has sent forth. You understand me? These is talking about, if you're familiar with the disciples. You understand me? If you're familiar with Christ's disciples, you understand me? That's what he's talking about. He sent those 12 forth. You understand me? Read.
And commanded them.
And commanded them. When you commanded them, you're giving them an order. You understand me? You're giving them if you're a coach, you're giving them the play. You understand me? You're telling them what you need them to do. You understand me? Read.
Saying,
Mm-hmm.
Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Hold on. He said now this is heavy, you understand me? Like if you listen to the words, you understand me? Christ didn't die for everyone, and Christ came with the message, you understand me? Like I told you, the angel told Mary, you understand me, you're gonna have a son, his name will be Yahweh, and he will save his people, you understand me? Now this is Christ sending out the 12 disciples, you understand me, to start some of that mission to save his people. You understand me? Read that again.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
All right, he said, "Go not." You understand me? He said, "Do not go into the way of the Gentile." You understand me? Basically said, "Don't go to the oppressor." You understand me? Don't go to the Arab man. You understand me? Don't go to the Chinese man. You understand me? Don't go to the East Indian. You understand me? Don't go there. You understand me? Don't go to the Japanese man. You understand me? Don't go. You understand me? Read.
And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Now he's telling these disciples there's places that he don't want them to even hear about what's going on. He didn't come to save them. He's saying don't go to them. You understand me? So if he died for everyone, you understand me, he would say go everyone, go everywhere, knock on everybody's door like a Jehovah's Witness, right? Knock on everybody's door. Tell everybody like what you said, the flaily guy, the flaily guy, the balloon guy to be in front, the cars places, you know what I mean? He didn't say be that. You understand me? He said don't go into the way of the Gentiles. You understand me? The city of the Samaritans, you understand me? Because those he knew that there was no so called black, it wasn't no Israelites basically in Samaria. You understand me? They was moved out and new people was in there. You understand me? So he said don't go to them. You understand me? Read.
But verse 6, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of
Nah,
Israel.
but he said, but go rather. You understand me? It's not. He said, don't go to the oppressor. You understand me? Don't go to the Asian man. You understand me? Don't go to the African. You understand me? But instead, go out into the children of Israel, the lost sheep of Israel. You understand me? Why we the lost sheep of Israel? Because we are the ones who don't know our heritage. We are the ones who don't know our background. We are the ones who don't know our histories right here in these scriptures. You understand me? But that's who he came for. That's who he died for. You understand me? He said, but go rather to the lost sheep of Israel. You understand me? Read.
Verse 7, and as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
You understand me? And he said, as you go out and preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You understand me? That means it's close. You understand me? Like in these days we living in, like the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You understand me? America will fall soon. You understand me? When it does, you that's when you're gonna have to pick a side. You understand me? You don't want it to be too late. You understand me? When America falls, you don't want to fall with it because that if you thought you seen racism, you ain't seen racism. Let that money fall. Let that money system fail, and watch how you get treated. Then you understand me? They're gonna come in your house and take your food. You understand me? They're gonna do things like they used to do back in the day. You understand me? We always been people that we try to get the love from our oppressor. We just want to be accepted. You understand me? We want to celebrate Martin Luther King and turn the other cheek and just want peace. And how about we just not need them at all? You understand me? We search for vain help. You understand me? Because they're not gonna help us. You understand me? We have to help ourselves. You understand me? How do we help ourselves? We get off of their drugs. You understand me? We stop being drug dealers. You understand me? We stop going to their jails. You understand me? We start acting like brothers and sisters instead of acting like enemies. You understand me? Like the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native man is the only person that they're not like each other. We don't like each other. You understand me? Because that was like brainwashed into us. You understand me? But once you realize that, you can stop doing it. You understand me? No other race of people hate each other. You understand me? Our oppressor, when something go down, best believe he has his back. He ain't got to know that other oppressor. But if let a cop shoot a so-called black boy, you understand me? And that cop is gonna take up for that person. You understand me? Let anything happen with the Asian man. That other Asian is gonna take up for his brother. You understand me? But we are the ones who feel as though that we are each other's enemies. When at the end of the day, we know each other the best. You understand? We suffer together. You understand me? We got the same background, right? Got the same household, right? Like we know oppression. You understand me? We know the struggle. You understand me? We know about eating cold beans and all that. You understand me? That's why we understand each other the most. But the oppressor made us feel like we have to classify ourselves and break each other up by skin tones and shades and the side of town you're from, right? We're fighting over blocks we don't even own. You understand? We're living in projects. You understand? Me fighting over damn streets. You understand? Buildings. You understand? Me? I stay on the fourth floor. You understand? We stay on the third. What's up? Out of one. I'm to wild, sir. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I'm rolling over here. Yeah, we're the only ones who go through that. You understand me? You don't have to tell other nations to love each other. They automatically do that. But we have to tell each other to love one another. You understand me? When that shouldn't be have to be taught. You understand me? But what we have been taught is self hatred. You understand me? We was given a raw deal. You understand me? But that's why Christ had to come back. You understand me? To put things in perspective for us to with patience. You understand me? Getting these scriptures. You understand me? And break it down and come back to our heritage. You understand me? And come back to what we thought was lost. You understand me? We can find it in these scriptures. You understand me? Let me get more of these scriptures and show people that who we came for. We're gonna stay in Matthew. We're gonna stay in Matthew and go to 15 and 22. You understand me? And this is more to show you like Christ didn't die for everybody. He didn't die for any other nation but the nation of Israel. You understand me? He died for the lost sheep of Israel. And while he was on this earth, you understand me, he was doing blessings mainly for us. His mission was for us. You understand me? He didn't. He had a mission, and his mission was on one type people. You understand me? You got that other one. All right, this is gonna be. Let's read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
All right, now it's saying, "Behold, a woman from Canaan." You understand me? This is a Canaanite woman. You understand me? She was not from the. She wasn't from the. She wasn't an Israelite. You understand me? She wasn't not a so-called black, Hispanic, or native. You understand me? She was a Canaan woman. You understand me? Read.
And cried unto him, saying,
Mm-hmm.
Have mercy on me, O Lord.
All right, now she came up to him crying. You understand me? Like she came vexed. You understand me? She wanted Yahweh Shai to do something for her because she knew about Yahweh Shai. You understand me? She knew he was the man in these streets. You understand me? He knew that he was out here healing and blessing and you know what I mean, giving people what they needed. You understand me? To get that spirit in order. You understand me? So she knew who to go to. You understand me? Read.
Thou son of David,
Thou who?
son of David,
Thou son of David. You understand me? The son of David, that means that's a lineage. That's a lineage. That's a bloodline. You understand me? That means you come from David. You understand me? And the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native man, that's their lineage. You understand me? Everyone doesn't come from David. You understand me? If I have a son, he came from me. He didn't come from the whole world. He didn't come from the oppressor. He didn't come from the Asian. You understand me? It's a lineage. You understand me? Read.
my daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
All right. Now she's saying my daughter is grievously vexed with this devil. You understand me? She wants hope. She know who can cast out that demon. You understand me? Read.
Yeah, just like if I may.
Come.
Yeah, this is talking like this is a woman whose child is I mean, when it says vexed with a devil, like this could be, today any type of affliction or any type of like addiction. You understand? It could be, damn drug addiction. It could be alcoholism. Those are all demons. You understand? The devils. You understand? Um, it could be that homosexuality, that LGBTQ
Mm-hmm.
nonsense. You understand? This is a woman who sees her child, you know, pretty much going through it,
Mm-hmm.
and she's coming to Yahweh Shai for answers, right? For help, for the cure. You understand? Because what Christ has is the truth, which is the cure to all things.
Okay.
And again, his response is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and
Okay.
get that. Verse 23. But he answered her not a word.
But he answered her not a word. That means he didn't even respond to her. He didn't reply to her. You understand me? He just gave her the cold shoulder. You understand me? He wasn't caring about what this oppressor was talking about. You understand me? Read.
Yeah, so like if I'm
Mm-hmm.
he ignores her.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Con one con.
like
Get out of
it's
here.
like he's talking to
Right.
himself.
Con one
You
con.
know what I mean? And again, it says he answered her not a word. Not he didn't hear her.
Right.
He heard her and just ignored her. That's
Mm-hmm.
heavy.
That's heavy. Yeah, that's heavy.
Right?
And that shows you right there that he didn't come to bless everyone. He didn't come to save everyone. He was on a mission to save a certain people. You understand me? And it wasn't her. You understand me? So Christ does have picks. He does have family. He does. He did come for certain people. You understand me? And not everyone. You understand me?
Right? And his
Mm-hmm.
disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
Mm-hmm. Now, those disciples came up to him like, "Hey, come on, sir. Can you get her out of here? Like, do something with her. You understand me? She's annoying us right now. Do something with this woman. You understand me? Read.
Salakia,
Uh
if I may. Like, even they don't want to help
huh.
her.
Right, right. They don't even
You
want the
get what I'm
person.
saying? Like, they didn't, they're not even saying, um, you know, help her. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? They're not saying, come on, man, what about the kid?
Right.
Now, these are what the Christian church would describe as, holy men, right?
Come,
God fearing men. You know what I
come.
mean? That Christ's disciples. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're rolling with Christ, and even they don't want to help a crying woman begging for help with her child.
Right.
What would be the reason? You know what I mean? Like what could be the factor that has Christ ignoring her and the disciples wanting her to get the hell out of here? Like what is it? She's a woman. She has a child.
Yeah, right.
What's the factor that makes them not want to deal with her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a Canaanite.
Right.
You understand? She's a Hamite. She's not uh, uh, one of Christ's people. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? She's not one of his people. She's not the lost sheep. You know.
Come.
But I'm going to read on.
Yeah. Come. And this.
Send her away,
Uh-huh.
for she crieth after us.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24.
But he answered and said,
All right, now this is where it all come down to. He answered. This is what he said to this woman that he did not, this Hamite, who was not part of the equation, who was not part of the mission. You understand? People like that, who was not part of the mission, who he didn't have any reason to save this woman because read.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Ooh, that was heavy. Read that again.
I am not sent,
Uh huh.
but unto the lost sheep
Of the
of the
house.
house of Israel.
Understand me? He said, because I am not sent. You understand me? But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You understand me? The house is like a family. It's like the law. That's why he wouldn't bless this woman. That's why he wouldn't help this woman because he wasn't wasting a blessing on her. He wasn't going to waste his time helping with this daughter's this woman's daughter's ailment. You understand me? He that wasn't part of the mission. You understand me? So that shows you right there all alone that he didn't come to help and save everybody. You understand me? To this day, like we go around, we don't come to help and save everyone. We go to our brothers and our sisters that needs this help. You understand me? In the ghettos, you understand me? We don't go to our oppressors at Starbucks. You understand me? And all that and give them this word. They don't need this word. You understand me? Who do need this word is the people who never received it. You understand me? The people who leadership is the Christian church. You understand me? Whose leadership is our oppressor, who teaches them to do everything that is against God. You understand me? Teaches them to do everything that will destroy their homes. You understand me? Their body and their family. You understand me? Because that's all we learn in this world is how to do those things. We're so good at doing that. You understand me? That's why we celebrate everyone's holidays like they're ours. Because we have our own high holy days. You understand me? But we feel like we need to celebrate everybody else's stuff because we're brainwashed by our oppressor. So like we need to stop and ask ourselves like why we don't have a holiday. You understand me? Why when I learned African American literature, they teach me about slavery. You understand me? Instead of going back before that. You understand me? Ask your pastor, why should I be friends with the oppressor when the most when Yahushua wasn't friends with everybody. I mean, Howard Shah didn't try to help everybody. He focused on his nation. You understand me? And until we get to the point where we're focusing on our own nation, we're not gonna get out this hell that we're in. You understand me? That doesn't mean you have to hate other nations. You understand me? This means you have to love your nation a little bit more. You understand me? Way more. You understand me? You got to be willing to work with your brother. You understand me? Start getting mad at your brother over nothing. You understand me? Be able to realize that they're like a child. They don't know any better because they've never been taught any better. You understand me? And if you want to learn better, you need to get in all black. You understand me? And get in contact with a camp leader in your city. You understand me? And and be part of the fight. You understand me? And be part of the solution. You understand me? And stop being part of the problem. You understand me? And as long as you're out in the world, you understand me? Following behind the oppressor, you're going to be part of the problem. You understand me? You're not going to be part of the solution. You understand me? And you're not going to get back with your house out. You understand me? The Most High will not be with you. You understand me? He's with you when you're doing what he needs you to do. When you're not, he doesn't want to see you in jail, but he knows it's going to slow you down. You understand me? He don't want to see you die of that overdose, but he know that it need to happen because it gave you many chances. You understand me? But let me get more. Let me get more of these scriptures. You understand me? Because it's all up and through this Bible. You understand me? But the pastor want to tell you about, teach you about prosperity. You understand me? He want to teach you about everything else under the sun except for what the Most High wants and who, like last weekend what they said the resurrection or whatever you're supposed to be celebrating, eating all that pork, right? You was eating pork on Easter Sunday. You understand me? You was eating shrimp. You had the crab roll. I know. You understand me? Big Mama whipped up all the best ham with the glaze on it, right? Because you don't know that that's against the Most High. He gives us dietary laws. You understand me? You go to Leviticus, you can get the dietary laws. You understand me? That what we should put in our body, what we should refrain from putting in our body. You understand me? This Bible will help us navigate through life so much easier. You understand me? It's so much easier when you got a blueprint, we got a plan for what would help you through life. That's why they call this a living book. You understand me? Because it's the way. You understand me? Like Egyptology is not going to help you. You understand me? Like what you want the metaneta or whatever. You understand me? You think that's not going to help you. You understand me? Getting environmental chakras is not going to help you get a job and get off of drugs. You understand me? Like counting the stars in the sky is not going to tell you your future. You understand me? You know what will go tell you your future? Putting in work. You understand me? Getting off of drugs. You understand me? Being better and not relying on superstition to help you out. You understand me? Superstition is not going to help you out. Putting in work is going to help you out. You understand me? That's the only way I can tell you. You understand me? Because we as John 4:22 said, we worship we do not. We know what we worship. Like, because let's read that. Let's go to John 4:22. We're gonna touch that real quick. John 4:22. Understand me? And this was the Bible was like Christ was talking to I think it was a Canaanite woman. Let me get to the scripture. Let me see what's going on in there. Yeah, it was a woman who was in a land that was not hers. You understand me? Kind of like the Jews to this day. You understand me? Who inherited a land who was not theirs. You understand me? Who took on traditions of someone who was not theirs. You understand me? And don't know what the hell they're doing. You understand me? Their Passover ain't even right Passover. You understand me? They don't even respect Yahushua how they should. You understand me? Like They do things that they don't know what the hell they're doing, and we do the same thing. You know what I mean? You got that for me? All right, let's do it.
The book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
He said, "Now ye worship, ye know not what." You understand me? What that's basically saying is, put it in modern times, like you celebrating, right? You celebrating Easter, but you don't know why you celebrating Easter. You understand? I mean, they talk about the resurrection and all that. Why would you celebrate the resurrection, not the death? Why would you celebrate the death of Christ? You understand me? They say we celebrate Christmas. You understand me? We don't know why we celebrate Christmas. Just if you ask someone why you celebrating Christmas, they're gonna tell you because the kids like it, because this. No, you like it because you can get a present. You understand me? You're greedy. You understand me? They celebrate Thanksgiving. Why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? They don't know. They because we there for food. You understand me? They're there for the food, right? But they don't want to. They don't want to respect the fact that it came on the blood of our brothers and sisters, our native brothers and sisters. You understand me? They worship. They know not what. We worship the 4th of July. We don't know what. We don't know why we do that. Adawan.
Salakia. Just with this this most recent wicked holiday they call Easter, they try to turn it into some, dealing with, Yahweh Shai. But like the root of it is a pagan, the worship of a pagan god called Ostar, Estar, however you want to pronounce it. But it's some type of weird fertility goddess. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So some type of weird fertility rituals, which is why you have, you know, Easter bunnies, which are hella fertile and reproductive. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And with the eggs in the yard, all of that stuff is about fertility. All of the traditions. Now again, the Christian church, they just can't sit out one of the oppressor's holidays, so they got to try to find some way to be attached to it and just say Jesus. You understand? Like you take Christmas for example, right? Christmas is about Nimrod. Right? You look at the worship of Nimrod and that whole story. He was married to his mother and all that crap, right? All the Christmas tree and the bulbs and the gifts under the tree, all of that was Nimrod. But the Christians will take and say, no, Christmas is about Christ.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like they just they're children. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's very childish. Uh, got to be involved with the cool kids and just a part of the crowd mentality that we all love our children, try to raise them to be, what I mean, not be like everybody else, to not just be a part of all the latest trends, all the what is it, the TikTok challenges. Huh? I mean, remember the Tide Pod challenges? They were eating Tide Pods and dying. Right? The crate challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Christian church just has to do every challenge and be a part of everything that the oppressor does, without even knowing what they're really doing, which is what this scripture is talking about. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You worship the garbage. You don't even know what the root of it is or what the origins is. On the TV show One West Del Marva, we cover our people. We interview them on the street and ask them about how they feel about certain holidays. Then we ask them, do you know the origin? No one ever knows the origin.
Right.
You know what I mean? No one ever knows like what the real origin of Easter is. Everybody thinks the origin of Easter is Christ dying on the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so disgusting. I mean, not to be long-winded, but I think Easter is very disgusting in the sense that Christ died because we wanted to worship other gods and sin against the Most High. You understand? And just be disobedient. He went and died because we were doing that, and he didn't. Like he sacrificed himself so that the Most High would give us another chance to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Christian church thinks in honor of Christ and his sacrifice, they sin against the Most High at the same exact time. That's freaking disgusting. But yeah, we can move on. Whatever.
Yeah, but that's heavy because I took the time looking up on Google. Like they say, ye worship, ye know not what. You understand me? This is on Google. We can. Everyone has a smartphone, but we're so dumb in the world. You understand me? You got to Google. It says the feast day of Easter was first a pagan holiday of renewal and rebirth. Honor in early spring, it praises the pagan goddess of fertility and spring, known as Estara. You understand me? And Estara, let's see who Estara is. Essentially, the tale is that Estara, the ancient Germanic goddess of spring, transformed a bird into a hare. You understand me? A bunny. And the hare responded by laying colored eggs for her festival. You understand me? That says you can go in deeper into it if you wanted to. There's plenty there, but that's like why the scripture is so heavy. Where it says, "Ye worship, ye know not what ye worship." You understand me? Adamah.
Yeah, it's a lock. And again, like, and we feed our children to this.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We pass our children through the fire of worshiping other gods. You
Yeah.
understand? Like everybody that went and put those dumb eggs out in the yard. You understand? And sent your kids out there to go hunt them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like congratulations, you just worship the pagan god.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Like that, none of that is about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like life goes on without the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
But you know what life doesn't go on without?
Serving the
Serving the
Most
Most High.
High. You
Yeah.
understand? Like
We
we
die
die
when
when
we
we
refuse
refuse
to
to
serve
serve
the
the
Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Spanish, Native American. When we turn our back to the Most High to go look for Easter eggs, we develop drug addiction. You understand? We develop homosexuality. We develop, all types of, fornication. You know what I mean? All types of demons because we want to worship other gods.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
look,
Yeah. And that's real because inflation is so real. I don't know. If y'all went out there and spent your money on them Easter eggs, you understand me? Like don't show up to buy a food drive. You understand me? Don't tell me you're hungry when you painted up 3,000 eggs. You understand me? And put them in the yard. You understand me? To be picked up, your hard boiled and you understand me? Like that's what they mean by stuff like that. But read, we finish that scripture out. Read.
I'm gonna start over.
Let's go. Uh huh.
The book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Mm-hmm.
We know what we
We
worship.
know what we worship. You understand? We know the high holy days. You understand? We know Passover. We know the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You understand? We know Purim. You understand? We know what should be celebrated. You understand? We know what the Most High expects of us. You understand? We don't fall into, you understand, the victim of what our oppressor tells us it's okay to do. You understand? Because we know at the end of the day what the oppressor tells us to do is going to lead us to death. You understand me? That's why the Most High says, like, this is the way to life. You understand me? Any other way leads to death. You understand me? But read, finish this out.
For salvation
For salvation, that's for Savior. That's for deliverance. You understand me? Read.
is of the Jews.
See, then it says it again. That's who Christ died for. Christ died because the deliverance, the salvation is for the Israelites. You understand me? It's for the so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native man. You understand me? It's not for them, but they know it's not for them. That's why they don't mind telling you to follow along with what they do. You understand me? Because they know they ain't no salvation. You understand me? You think they don't know that the Most High is going to come for His day of vengeance, His day of wrath. You understand me? And they're going to get that smoke. You understand me? They know that, but don't get that smoke with them. You understand me? Pick it, choosing their ways. You understand me? Learn none of their ways. Envy thou not the oppressor. You understand me? And take on none of his ways. You understand me? That's Easter. That's Memorial Day. That's 4th of July. You brothers going to walk around with flags on your body, right? You're gonna be in the spirit. You understand me? That means take on none of his ways. Don't take on his drug addiction. You understand me? Sisters, don't take on their prostitution. You understand me? Don't take on their money hungriness. You understand me? Feeling like you have to do anything for a dollar. 'Cause that's what leaves us in jail. You understand me? Because you can't do the same crime our oppressor does. Because you don't get the same time our oppressor gets for doing it. You understand me? You're gonna get they're gonna that judge is gonna slam you on your neck with that time. You understand me? But he's gonna give Lil Johnny a pat on the wrist and let him go. You understand me? You're a first time offender. No sweat. That's all you need. You're gonna be your football number. You understand me? He's not gonna do that for little Johnny. You understand me? All right, let me see. I'm gonna get another one before I get out. One more to like close off the fact that who he died for. You understand me? All right, let me see. All right, let's go to James 4:4. No, in fact, let's go to First John. Nah, yeah, James 4:4. We're gonna go to James 4:4. Get this Bible because we have we have a problem with wanting to be our oppressor and wanting to take on our holidays, take on our ways. You understand me? And not knowing that our pastors are in it with the oppressor. You understand me? The oppressor is patting them pockets also, and he wants that preacher to tell you that it's okay to sin against the Most High. You understand me? When it's not okay to sin against the Most High. You got that?
God.
All right, let's read.
This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses.
But ye adulterers and adulteresses. You understand me? Basically what he's saying is like we all know what adultery is. You understand me? That means like when you're with someone, you understand me, to cheat on them. You're with someone else, and that's what we do with the Most High. You understand me? We are of the Most High. You understand me? We are His people. But what we do is we want to be Muslim, right? We want to do Egyptology. We want to be Africans. We want to be Egyptians. You understand me? We want to be everything but Israelites. You understand me? So we worship all these other false idols. We worship Christmas trees. You understand me? We worship babies flying around with arrows, right? We worship turkeys. We cheat on the Most High with anything that give us a day off of work that we can eat. You understand me? Anything that allow you to give us receive a present. You understand me? We're quick to cheat on the Most High. You understand me? With another idol, with a false idol. I don't want.
Yeah, we betray the Most High for anything that feels good or tastes good. You know what I mean? Anything that we just lust after. You know what I mean? That's what we'll commit adultery on the Most High for. You understand? Easter eggs, damn Christmas present, damn hearts and balloons. You understand? All of this trash. Red, white, and blue. Fireworks.
Oh yeah, we out there, we outside for that.
The songs, the music. Salakia.
God, no sweat.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world.
It says, know you not the friendship with the world. You understand me now? This is for everybody who says God loves the world and Jesus died for the world. He said, listen to what he said right here. Read that part again.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God.
Enmity with God. That word enmity means against. You understand me? That means you're opposition with the Most High. You're friends with this world that tell you that it's okay to be a homosexual. You understand me? It's okay to be a drug dealer. It's okay to put that wife away. You understand me? So it's okay to sell drugs to your brother. You understand me? That's what the world does. That's what the world endorses. But right here, the Most High said that is against God. You understand me? That's against what you're supposed to be doing according to the Most High. You understand me? Read.
Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world.
Now, whoever will be a friend to the world, whoever's out there got their kids looking for these little Easter eggs, you understand me? Whoever ate that Easter ham, right? Whoever had eating little chocolate Easter bunnies, right? Whoever celebrates these pagan holidays, these pagan feasts, you understand me? Sacrifices your kid to Molech. Read.
Is the enemy of God.
Is the enemy of God. You understand me? And that's why a lot of times we face the repercussions of it. You understand me? That's why we're number one in high blood pressure, right? We're number one at getting killed, getting murdered on a regular basis. You understand me? We're number one at everything that we should be not wanting to be on the list of. You understand me? We're number one at incarceration. You understand me? We're number one at everything bad that happens to people. We're at the top of that list. And that's because we chose to be friends of the world. You understand me? Because we can't do the same things they do. We're not governed by the same laws as them. And we were never governed by the Constitution if you feel as though you are part of that Constitution. It's not. It was never made with you and with the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man in mind. You understand me? They wasn't talking about that. You understand me? Us trying to be like the world is what gets us in trouble. That's what gets us locked up. But these laws, statutes, commandments, they keep you from getting locked up. You understand me? It'll keep you off that corner. I don't want.
So lock in again, just to take it back to the point you were making with this, as far as the topic of this class, that Christ ain't died for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
because Christ had discretion. You know what I'm saying? Like Christ, he wasn't about everybody, and we don't need to be about everybody and every damn thing. We don't need to be so liberal. You understand? Like we need, like Christ was not liberal. Christ was not about
everybody just doing whatever they feel like and just being friends with everybody and everybody just get along
and everybody just holding hands and everybody just melting pot. Like America is the melting pot. This is where you come to assimilate, right? This is where you come to, whatever culture you had.
Like even take like a Chinese person, right?
Chinese people come from China and come over here, right? And they celebrate Christmas. You know what I mean? They start, listening to hip hop and doing all the cultural things of America. The red, white, and blue, they do it all. Now they keep some of the components of their culture, but they also put on that American culture, man.
Yeah.
And again, Christ was not about assimilation and integration. Christ came for his people. You understand? The lost sheep. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No one else. And that's how we need to really approach this journey to serve the Most High, man. Is selectivism. You understand? Be selective in who we partner with. You know what I mean? Who we team up with. Who we pattern ourselves after. Who we follow. We should follow Christ, man. And that's it. We should follow Christ and serve the Most High. Everything else is garbage. They don't even know what it is. They know not what they worship. We gotta serve the Most High, man. He told us in Deuteronomy, if we would hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord our God, and do all He says, all His commandments, that He would put us on high, above all nations, not with all nations, not tied with all nations, not even with all other nations, above. We do so much wickedness, striving to get ahead, and all we ever end up with, at most, is equal. You know what I mean? Even though most times we really still on bottom. You know what I mean? All of the joining, all of the wearing the suits and ties, all the damn shucking and jiving and buck dancing and yes massa, all of that, you still on, still on bottom. All of the betraying our people, selling our own people, selling drugs to our own people, all of that to get ahead, and where we end up? Jail, dead, still on the bottom. You get what I'm saying? Still in the damn hood.
Yeah.
Like we gotta turn back to the Most High, man. Christ shouldn't die in vain. You understand? Like we gotta take that seriously. We gotta appreciate that He came and died for one people. And that one people is you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native man. He came and died for your behind. Accept it. He could have died for everybody. Right? He could have died for everybody. Anybody could get it. No, he was selective in who He sacrificed Himself for. We need to honor that and turn back to these law, statutes, and commandments, which He died for. The only place you're going to learn how to do that is in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohan. And that's it.
All right. With that, Shalom, Israel.